State of Alert. First Family Series, Book 8. By Marie Force. Narrated by Eva Kaminsky. Chapter 1. Lieutenant Sam Holland was silent during the ride from Metro PD headquarters to New York Avenue, where the body of Navy Lieutenant Commander Juan Rodriguez had been found in a clothing donation bin. She and her team had been riding high off an arrest in the murder of U.S. Attorney Tom Forrester. After Sam took down murderer Harlan Peckham on a city street, when the word came that the missing naval officer's body had been found. Sam had experienced a crushing wave of grief on behalf of her husband, President Nick Cappuano, who'd worked closely with Juan at the White House. Her partner, Detective Freddie Cruz, sat next to her in the back seat of her Secret Service SUV, while Sergeant Tommy Gonzo Gonzalez was across from her. Apparently sensing her tension, her two closest colleagues and friends were quiet too. How would she ever tell Nick that Juan, the military attaché who'd tipped him off about a possible military overthrow of his administration, had been found murdered? Nick had been inconsolable and had barely slept in days since he'd learned Juan was missing. His stress was her stress, which meant neither of them had been getting much sleep, while MPD officers and multiple federal agencies searched for the missing officer. Nick had spoken to Juan's mother and learned she'd raised him as a single mom. She owned a hair salon in Philadelphia that had supported them. He also learned that Juan was her only child, which had only added to his despair. Vernon, Sam's lead Secret Service agent, brought the black SUV to a stop about a block from where patrol officers had taped off the box where Juan's body had been found by a volunteer from the agency that collected used clothing.
"Hang on for just a second."
Vernon and his partner for the day, Agent Quigley, got out of the SUV to confer with other agents who'd arrived ahead of them. This was the part of having a detail that drove her crazy. She was a highly trained police officer, capable of protecting herself, but she had to wait for the Secret Service to ensure the scene was safe for her to do her job. "You guys go ahead and get started," she said to Freddie and Gonzo. "I'll be right there. I hope." Her colleagues got out of the SUV and closed the doors behind them. Sam watched them go.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?